Hello, everyone. Welcome to Root with Fuey. I'm your host, Fuey. Tonight I have with me Bogart,
Hello, everyone.
Jayor,
Hello.
and Kelton Black.
Hi, hi.
All right, sweet. So today we are doing a little faction showcase showcasing the one warrior faction, Chameleander. And I'm just going to go ahead and read the overview card for you all. Um, So Chameleander scores by placing their ego tokens. They can do this with these actions: Cajole, Mark for Death, and Boast to the Birds. The more ego in Chameleander's clearing, the more actions they can take, and the more points they are likely to score by placing ego. Chameleander is a warrior that can't be removed by any effect, and that can roll up to 2 hits in battle. When Chameleander takes hits in battle, they remove ego tokens, making it quite profitable to fight them. But they can counter you by blending in, ignoring rolled hits unless you give them a card matching their clearing. Chameleander's cajole action can be tricky. If Chameleander cajoles you, you can place a building or token of yours, ignoring restrictions and costs, but you will not score for placing them even if you normally do. This may greatly boost your board position. Just know that if you choose to place something, Chameleander will score 1 more point. Make sure to keep Chameleander humble. If their ego balloons, they might just win the favor of the woodland. Okay, so that's that.
All right. Love it.
So yeah, with that, go ahead and take it away, cats.
Okay. Oh, that's me. That's right. So, first move is going to be pretty simple. First thing I do in my bird song is I'm going to place 1 wood at each sawmill. I have 1 sawmill. In my daylight, I'm going to craft. I am going to craft my favorite card in the deck, and that is...
Yeah, Night
Say
Miner.
Saboteurs?
You were right. I accidentally cut off my beard.
I was
so
trying to think of a one bunny.
Here I
card.
am.
I always forget about Charm Offensive.
beardless.
And I am done crafting. For my daylight, I'm going to do standard build, overwork, build. I'll start with the overwork, because I'll change it up. I'm going to overwork false orders. Place 1 more wood here in the fox clearing. Discarding false orders. And I'm going to build a sawmill and a workshop. That'll be for these 2 wood. And I'm going to build the sawmill. Yeah, all right, I'm going to put the sawmill down there. And recruiter is going to go... I'm sorry. Sawmill went up in this top right bunny clearing. Recruiter is going in the bottom right fox clearing.
Night Miner, is that right? Did you use the gizmo to like put the ego back and forth on the track? Is that what you were able to get it doing?
Through those actions. I am going to go into my evening, and I'm going to invoke Charm Offensive. And,
Nice.
well, because this is the Chameleander showcase, I will gift my 1 point to the socialite of the table, Mr. Chameleander. Draw my 1 card. And do I have anything else? I just draw 1 more card for the end of my turn. Oh, we do. Do we have turns set up?
Oh, we do not. All right, let's see. We got Bogart, then myself, and then Jayor. Are you third?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there we go.
That is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. So let's see. I'm gonna head over here to my friend the birds. Hey birds.
What are you up to?
I'm just so happy that you're in my life. I want to ask you to build a roost here. I've talked to the denizens here,
Oh.
and they would really just love an extra roost.
You know what? I think I will.
Okay, sweet. So yeah,
Why not?
I'm always bad at like doing this in the right order, but I'm supposed to place the ego and then ask you or whatever. But anyways,
Oh,
but
you get the ego either way, but the point is optional.
that's
based on
right.
me.
That's right. Okay, so ego placed, got nothing for that, but then you did build a roost, so I get a point. Um, okay, I think I'm gonna go over here now. Is that where I want to go? Yeah, sure. Going over here. Um, and then the cats are just nice to me, so I guess I'll just kill a bird. Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna kill
Come
this.
on.
But I guess you both did give me a point, but there's no alliance to bully right now, so I had to
Come in,
bully
you party with
someone.
my soldiers, and you stab one in the night.
Yeah, that's how Chameleander does it.
The old poison wine trick.
Okay, so now it's evening. Because I did mark for death, killing that bird, I do not get to do Boast to the Birds. So now I'm just go straight to drawing, and I get to draw 4 cards. Pastor.
Oh my god, that's insane. It's just so much right at the start.
Oh yeah,
That's just a typical Badger turn.
that is true.
I'm numb to this card wealth.
Alright, let's see here. Okay, I can start adding to my decree, and so I will. I'll add this saboteurs to my recruit. Might well regret that, but there's another one in the deck, so that's fine. I can add 2. Probably should. Oh, or should I?
It's a tough call because when Chameleander's in the mix, sometimes you just want to hang on to some extra cards.
Yeah, because they're kind of my ammunition against you, huh? Especially as
Right.
the birds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I will hold on to that card for now. And this is a little goofy, but I'm gonna move into my daylight now. Is this goofy? This might be like a total misplay right at the start.
What are you
No
thinking?
such thing.
We're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna craft Marine Broker to try to stock up on those points.
Beautiful.
I don't think that's a misplay. Like you
think
want
that's great.
you want
Yeah, I mean,
cards.
the earlier the better, right? But
Right.
but the reason I'm like, is like we don't have a Vagabond, right? But I mean, you're pretty good at crafting.
No, but if anything,
I
that's
suppose.
better because you can just craft, without.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I guess it's when other players craft, but
Sure.
I'll be crafting. You can count.
Okay, cool, great.
Yeah.
All right, great. So
of the turn 1 Marine Broker.
I know. As soon as you're like build another roost, I was like, all right, sure, sounds good. Okay, so let's get into my decree. I will resurrect that bird that was viciously slaughtered. I will move. Ooh, could just move straight into Texas. Okay, cool. Oh man, but the scary thing about the Chameleander is you can just waltz away. Like you have to fortify your clearings even more because you can just what is it called? Stroll away with one of my warriors.
It's true. It's true.
And Beckon.
Leave it weaker. And Beckon, yeah. Well, but Beckon is from my supply, right? Or am I reading that wrong?
Yeah. So beckoning would be me adding warriors to your supply, which, if you don't like attack me this game, maybe I would do, but kind of think
I don't
you
have a
might
problem with
be.
you so far. I'm gonna leave you alone for now. I think.
Oh, good.
Yeah, not that I could, looking at my decree. So yeah, okay, let's move into Texas. Let's get fancy with it. And then I will build.
And also keep it up martial law, which is nice.
Yeah.
And remind me, martial law is it's dependent
3
on
warriors of the same faction.
the same faction. It can't be
Right.
a mix.
Can't
Right.
be a mix. Correct.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, let's try to keep up martial law in Texas. That'll be good.
Yeah.
And great. And so now I move to my evening. Score some victory points. Gonna be 1, 2. And get some cards. which is going to be 2. Sweet, that's my turn.
Okay, that does make things difficult. Let's go ahead and figure out where we're spreading. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and go. So we'll send tunnels and place sympathy here. And then we'll spend Eerie Emigre and we'll place sympathy. Place it over here. So that'll score me 1 point. Then I think we're going to not spread anymore. And then I'll just go ahead and mobilize my hand. I'll draw a card. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Take a look at your board. Nice, you got 4 supporters. Cool. Alright, it is the dawn of turn 2. I'm going to place 2 wood out. One's going here. Nice, that worked. And one is going here. Alright, so the wood has been placed. In my daylight, I am going to skip crafting this turn. I'm going to go straight to my 3 actions. And what do I want to do with those actions? I do want to build a recruiter. Let's build a recruiter. I'd like to recruit.
Right, Night Miner? I mean, they say that
Battle.
that crafting is moderate for cats, right? Right on the back of the board. Why wouldn't the cats craft?
Yeah, I think it's as simple as that. Kelton, are you looking to, where are you looking to revolt?
I mean, well, I think probably I value the more centralized clearing here. But I also know that there's a despot with a, certain like fairly high likelihood, especially with the number of roofs, of just being able to come in here and take that.
Night
assuming
Miner,
nobody else
that's
does.
exactly correct.
So
I put
I'm
crafting is
I'm gonna
moderate
get a base down where I can.
because it really is
Pretty much
faction
my answer. I
dependent.
don't want to come down, too hard on any one faction super early.
But they have amazing
but
card draw, which helps too.
The map's been kind of split for me, so I gotta do what I gotta do.
For sure. Okay. Okay. Well then, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to Hawks for Hire with Birdie Bindle. So I have 4 actions right now. One of my actions is going to be to, I hate to get rid of this card, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to overwork. This is my first action. I'm going to overwork here in this fox clearing. So that was action 1. Let me tap that. Action 2 is going to be to build a recruiter. Now I want to build this recruiter up all the way up here in East Bunnytown. And I'm going to clear out the 2 wood in this fox clearing. And doing so, I score 2 points. That was action 2. Action 3 is going to be a recruit. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
The little technique we taught you for dropping sometimes doesn't work when you pull it from the bag of meeples for whatever reason. You have to
Gotcha.
like pull them out, drop them, and then you can do it.
Gotcha. That's good to know. So that was my third action. And then for action 4, Kelton, I would like to attack you in this bottom right fox clearing. Would you like to ambush?
No ambush. Go right ahead.
And where is our?
We need the
Where's
battle mat.
Oh, we have
Yes.
we've not had any battles yet. I mean, technically you don't have
Thank
to
you,
roll for
Dewey.
this either, but
Thank you, Dewey. All right. Oh, I guess it didn't matter if you didn't ambush.
Right, cool.
Here's your sympathy.
And I will take your outrage.
1 point for that. And I do not have a fox or bird, so I'll let you look at this card in my hand.
Cool. And then I'll go ahead and take a card from the top of the deck for the supporters.
Okay. That is my daylight. In my evening, I am going to once again invoke Charm Offensive. I left the party. There was a dinner party with the Chameleander, and I was under the impression he was going to help me build something, and he helped someone else. So I'm not going to attack him or anything. I don't think retaliation should be that vicious, but I will not be giving him my point. I will. Who do I give this point to? Do I give it to
Your
the bird?
fine feathered friends.
The woodlands. Well, see, I was originally inclined to give it to my fellow militants because,
Yeah, let's crush them together.
we have to know who's in charge of the woodlands, right? Okay.
Yeah.
My birds across the river. I will give you the point for charm offensive.
Excellent.
I'll draw 1 card for the charm offensive, and now I will draw 2 cards for my evening, and that concludes my turn.
okay. All right. My turn's going to be pretty simple. I really only have one thing I want to do on my turn. So I'm actually going to do the first step of my turn. I'm going to discard 4 cards from my hand in order to sloth.
So pricey. Oh my god. But I guess not. You can just get it back at the end of your turn, huh?
Yeah, I'll get it back at the end of my turn, but this turn I have much less I can do.
Right.
I can only get 1 ego out because I'm doing this. But yeah, I want to open up the possibility for bursting later, perhaps. So yeah, so what do I do in the meantime?
Did you score yourself your 1 point for that?
Oh no, I don't score when I slough. It is a without
thank you.
scoring.
Exception.
Yeah.
And what is that word? Slep?
Slough. It's actually
Slough.
Shakespearean.
Oh, wow.
So you wound
Catching me
me,
off guard.
Bogart.
I know.
All right. Cats. I feel like we had a little bit of a falling out. Just wanna mend our ways. I'm just gonna travel over here with my skip action. I'm gonna move here, strolling with you, my good friend, and then I'm gonna recruit a cat here. I'm gonna use beckon. So have an extra cat. We're setting up martial law together. We're back in each other's good graces.
Okay. Are you letting me choose, or are you?
No, I don't let you choose. I've just given a wonderful speech and talked you up, and now you have an extra warrior. Something
that
like
doesn't come
that.
from the board?
Oh
Oh,
no,
it doesn't.
beckon
This is
comes from
fine.
the supply. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep, so that was my 3 actions. I strolled. Wait. I guess I just strolled and beckoned. Oh, I guess birds, you can also have a warrior. This is a bad
Hey.
idea. Whatever.
I mean, are you interested in cajoling at all for anything?
No, not this turn. This turn I'm going to evening and I'm gonna boast to the birds. Just spend a bird card to get my ego.
Oh, okay.
Why is beckoning good for you? I'm like not understanding the benefit.
I'm just trying to make friends.
Yeah, is that so?
No, I think that setting up martial law is useful, especially in a clearing where the cats don't normally want to spend the actions to do it and don't have a recruiter.
It's a questionable decision. I'm just feeling spicy. Um, all right, that's the end of the turn.
You can't see it, but I'm narrowing my eyes in suspicion at you.
Oh,
That's
I can hear
fair.
it in your voice straight away.
Night Miner. Heck yeah, Chameleander's the Shakespeare of the woodland, or at least he'd like to be. They would like to be, rather. Um, heck yeah.
Let's see. Alrighty. I want more birds, so I'm gonna add soup kitchens to my recruit. And should I add anything else? I don't know. I mean, probably. Love my little guy just stranded off in enemy territory. Yeah, I mean, let's.
He was the guy that disappeared last turn.
Yeah, he wandered off drunk in the woods.
Just went on a little vacation.
All right, let's get a little feisty here.
Oh, you can only add one bird card a turn, though.
Oh no! Oh, you didn't see that. All right, that's fine. Great. Yeah, that'll be my decree additions. I can craft. Okay, Marine Broker is when another player crafts. Got it. Okay, then I will resolve. Let's add. Yeah, one here. And also one here.
Okay.
Alright, then I will move. Where to? Every time I look at the ego tokens, I get nervous because it looks like outrage for a second.
You're not the first person to say such, so you're not alone.
Chameleander, this chameleon changes colors based on rule. Fantastic.
Oh, that is so cool! I love it. Oh, and it has like their little emotive state. That's very fun. Okay, I guess I'm gonna move. Ah, man, but then I give you a card. Freaking Woodland Alliance, man.
Good old Woodland.
Real
Good old
troublemakers.
Hey, I've got a slow start.
Does have a slow start. But I
That's fine. I don't need it. I'm gonna. Oh man, yeah.
Night Miner in chat. Yeah, I don't know how to make it look less like Alliance stuff.
Oh.
I'm like, I made Chameleander green, which is Alliance territory, sadly, but I thought I made it different enough, but yeah.
Alright, here you are.
Yep, and then that just goes to the discard because I'm at my cap of 5 cards. But you do still pay.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
Yep.
got it. Great.
That's true.
Cool. Okay, so I've moved. I rule. I will build a roost there.
Oh, are you gonna just get revolted on, though? Is that...
What do you mean? Am I crazy?
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
he's probably
a
gonna
sympathy
revolt.
token here.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there's a chance I don't have the cards.
Yeah, there is, but if you're at your limit.
If I'm at my limit, that's a pretty low
Yeah,
chance.
that's a pretty goofy move. Okay, I take it back. Fine. Oh, I can't because I already gave you a card, didn't I?
I mean, I'm willing to let you roll it back.
It's
Yeah,
it's
digital
okay, Despot.
Digital wouldn't, but we'll let you.
Yeah.
Is that
I
what you were
think for
gonna say,
the spirit of the game, we'll let you roll back your movement and such.
You're too kind. These bird-brained Erie are.
It's the YouTube
you're
short
messing it up.
that I sent you both earlier. You know.
Thuy, do you concur with this?
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say I could just build you another roost, but I think this is fine. This is good.
Yeah, let's go with this. This is fun. Cool. Okay, I guess I'll just start to hunker down a tad. So I will move down here instead, and I will build over there, not get revolted on. Cool. And then I will draw up. And also get my points. Don't forget that. 1, 2, 3. Alright. That is me.
Okay. Well, to the surprise of no one, I will revolt here in this clearing. So I'll get rid of that cat warrior. We will place a
Close call.
base, and then I am sympathetic to one rabbit
Night Miner, that's a very interesting
one warrior
possibility because, like,
and again
Well-
one officer. Yes.
I mean, I think that is most likely with
Place
Despot
order.
themselves, just because they get the bonus points from
All right.
Chameleander.
So let's.
But I've
go
actually
ahead and
seen
spread some sympathy.
Some good games with
discard
like
the two.
Commander or
Oh yes, the two. Thank
Builder.
you. Oh my god, it has been a
Chameleander.
bit since I have played Root Everybody.
So
We're gonna do tunnels and crossbow.
that's interesting.
My two rabbit cards. Okay, and then for the
Right.
spreading. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of Fox Partisans, and we'll place a sympathy here for 1 point. And
You know, Night Miner, I did run a set of tests to try out coalitioning with Chameleander. They just won a bit too often.
actually, I
with
think
that
we'll
condition.
place-
So
let's place it here, and I'll pay the martial law cost. With
one day I
both
might
those.
add a coalition sort of variant for
And
people to
then-
do,
I'll spend mouse partisans.
but it's definitely
and
not part of their
place
rules right
sympathy
now.
Over here.
So they just dom as normal, which really only
That's
means
not a
they
point.
could win if they have hirelings, basically.
Okay, then we will go ahead and discard swap meet to train an officer. Then we'll go to my evening. I will recruit twice at my base. And that's going to be it. So I'll draw 2 cards and pass it along.
All right. Solid turn, Kelton.
Thank you.
I am going to try to not think of you and your faction tonight as ruining the party thrown by the Chameleander. I'm kidding.
I mean, I'm just trying to make my way out here in the world. It's, you know.
It's not
It's tough
easy.
for the
You're
toes.
surrounded by militants and a pesky guy that can move your warriors pretty easily.
Exactly.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's,
this is not great.
yeah. We insurgents gotta insurge, so
Does skipping trigger outrage?
yeah, it does.
Okay. Noted. Okay. It's my turn. Let's start with the simple stuff in Birdsong. I got 2 wood to place. 1 and 2. In my daylights, I am going to craft Yeah, I'm gonna craft. I'm gonna craft rabbit partisans.
Mm.
Kelton, don't overthink it. Uh,
I mean, it's fine.
no, don't worry. I'm not. I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not.
No, I'm
intending
not
to-
particularly worried about it.
And let's see. So for my daylight actions, which I have 3. I'm going to. The first action is going to be to build. I'm going to build a sawmill. It will cost me 2 wood. Take a wood from my bunny clearing and a wood from my fox clearing. That goes back in there. And I'm going to place the sawmill up in the northernmost bunny clearing. And that will be for 2 points. For my second action, I'm going to recruit. I do this cleanly with my new knowledge of tabletop piece management. 2 and 3. Excellent. And now for my third action. I mean, I don't want to break up the party too much, but I do think, much like an unchecked vagabond, things could get messy if the Chameleander is not addressed.
Wait, what's happening
So-
here? I don't like this talk.
Yeah,
What's
do
going
it.
on?
Right? I believe it is time for me to battle the Chameleander in this fox clearing. Now, can we talk about how this is going to work?
Yes, absolutely. So, you don't deal any rolled. I ignore all rolled hits unless you give me a card that matches this clearing.
Mhm.
So, do you have a fox card or a bird card to give me?
And this is dealt with before ambushes, correct?
Actually, ambushes are dealt with first. So, yeah, but I'm just walking you through it. So, like, first you'd ask me if I've got an ambush. I would say, heck yeah, I do. Pow pow. Do you
Oof.
field hospital them? Do you counter ambush?
Let me think. I am going to. I'm going to field hospital using. Yeah, I'm just using a fox card. I'm going to use Fox Seal 2 field hospital.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. And now the decision is, would I like to give you a card?
That is
To,
the question.
That's the question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I had 3 warriors, it was
Looked a little different. Huh?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you can always just cut your losses, you know? I mean, the battle will go through, I might kill you, but, like, you know, cards are precious, right? You don't want to waste your card.
So that's
Cards
silver
are
tongue.
of contextual value to the cats.
I think your ego is a little inflated, and you want to.
Oh.
You know, let's just dance. Let's get used to this faction a little bit. I'm going to give you a fox dom to battle you and not have you ignore any rolled hits. So
Okay,
let's,
so let's do it.
so let's do it.
Oh, sorry, I should have let you roll.
That's okay.
Okay, so that's a dead. Wait, sorry. You did give me a card.
I did, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. So that is a point for you. Ah, now I'm really glad I ambushed you. That would have been big payday for
yeah.
you.
Yeah, that would have been. I'll think of something witty in a minute to say about the Chameleander. and what that scenario is. But I am done with my daylight actions. In the
Would have been
evening-
cold-blooded. That's what it would have been.
Ah, there you go. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. I'm going to invoke Charm Offensive, and they're a little behind in the party, but they are about to catch up. I'm going to give the Woodland Alliance of all people a point.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I promise you won't regret this.
I think I will regret this. And I will now draw 2 cards to end my turn. And that concludes my turn.
Just 1 point.
okay, great. Someone in the chat was asking if blending in ignores, like, well, they were asking if extra hits still go through. If you had a way to deal extra hits, I would not be able to block that at all. So yeah. Okay,
Oh, so just rolled hits are ignored. Okay.
just the
Yep.
rolled ones.
So
Yeah.
like the commander or partisans can do damage even if you don't pay the card cost.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna with an alliance, I'm thinking about visiting you. Do you want like another base in here? Do you want like an extra sympathy as just like a little buffer in case people attack you, sort of a thing? Is that something you'd
Interesting.
like?
And I'm allowed to break the usual 1 sympathy per clearing with that.
Oh yeah, you ignore all the placement rolls.
That would make it a juicy
And I would
clear.
I would still score off of it. Yes.
No,
No.
you do not score actually. So, the benefit though would be having an extra sympathy out, like you're higher up your track, and if someone attacks you,
True.
like it's another thing between them and your base.
And it would trigger double outrage, right?
No,
Only
they just
only
say
when
that-
they're removed.
No, if someone walks in, no?
No, because
No.
the wording on it is sympathetic clearing, and so
Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, what are you thinking? I mean, I can go to you or to the cats, you know. I haven't really visited the cats yet.
That's true. I suppose I'm wary simply because you're getting a point out of this. I am placing something down, which is not the worst thing.
I mean, you could have another base. Increase your card
I don't want
draw.
another base in the same clearing. I think that's courting disaster. Even with the increased card draw. Plus, I think it limits my options too much in terms of being able to get a second base down, hopefully somewhere not right next door.
Okay. Well, thank
As
goodness you
ambitious as
can
that might be.
you can get a sympathy instead, of course.
That's true. I think I'm willing to take the sympathy offer.
Okay. I mean, this works out for you because by skipping in here, you are also getting an outrage,
That's true.
and you're gonna like this one. You're gonna love it.
Indeed.
So I'm here. I'm actually gonna craft a boot using your sympathy. It was so fun.
Oh, amazing.
Um.
And Jayor draw a card.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that.
Already paid for itself.
Okay. I think I'm liking this. So Alliance, I'm so excited about our new relationship. I'm gonna give you warrior. We're gonna be buddy. It's gonna be great. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and cajole you now. Would you like to place a thing? So I spend the card. I place an ego, which is 1 point.
And I'll go ahead and play sympathy.
And then I will score a point for that. Lovely. I kind of hate to give up this card, but I think I gotta keep my pace up. We're gonna show the cats some hate. I'm so sorry, Bogart. Just gonna kill that cat there.
This
Mark
cat
it
is
for
marked for
death. Yes,
I understand.
and that'll let me place another ego. Okay, that's that. I have no cards in my hand. Now I have 4 cards in my hand. And I pass the turn.
Sweet. Wow. I have 5 cards in my hand as the Eerie. You don't
Let's go.
Night Miner,
go.
yes. They did know they could place the base, but they did not
Okay.
want
That's
to.
I love what's going on in this clearing.
Which one?
And I understood
the
their
whole-
reasoning.
yeah,
They just
which
felt
is
like
Like
it would
key lime
be
pie clearing.
it'd be scary.
I'm staying the hell away from there. All right. Let's see. Suppose add a bird to battle. Let's start battling. And then,
Yeah, it's a bit of a balance there.
man, it's a little funky how all of these rabbit clearings are set up, huh?
You and me both.
JR, talk to me. What are we thinking over there?
Well, I got a funky hand, is all I'll say, and it's a bit difficult to crack into those rabbit clearings and place down roosts with the orange menace hanging out.
I see.
You know, I want to start heading down, frankly, Bogart. I don't want to get too much in your business, but I might have to do something here.
Do you just have like a handful of rabbits? Gotta move from rabbit clearings?
Yeah, it's not great. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I think that's my decree. God, I'm really not putting that much in my decree except for birds. So
Birds are best.
birds are best. That's a good point.
It'll be a 4 points a turn, assuming you can execute. So
Yeah. All right, that's fine. I'm keeping up with the pace, so I'll leave it at that. And then I am going to craft. Yeah, I only get 1 point from this, but that's fine.
I think it's smart.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just need to clear my hand out a little bit.
Points denial is so good.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I get a card every time somebody crafts, but you know, that's fine. Cool. All right. Yeah. So that's my craft, and then let's get into the decree. Let's see here. Man, I still only have one move, huh? Okay. I'm gonna recruit here and here.
I love Erie so much. They're just like so different according to whatever leaders you get, but still like
Totally. 4 different playstyles. Great. Okay, and I'm gonna move 2 guys down here. And then Kelton, I'm going to battle you in this.
okay.
God.
Yeah.
Wait,
No
am
ambush.
I? Alright, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you score 2 points.
I
and,
do. And here
I
is
will take
your-
a card. Thank
Your
you.
buddy. Sweet. Alright, that's my battle, and then here is my build. Gotcha. Now I will score 4. And I will draw. Alrighty, pass.
Okay. I can do a little bit of Eerie checking, but I'm also doing a little bit of Eerie feeding, so it may or may not come out in the wash, but I'm definitely going to do this. So we'll start with the Revolt, Bird Ambush, and Bird Dominance. Whoops. And we'll go ahead and take out this mouse clearing here. I'll score a point for that. Get a mouse space. 1 warrior. 1 officer. Okay. Okay, so no spreading of sympathy, so we'll just go into daylight. I will... We'll go ahead and train, so I'll discard Smuggler's Trail. Take another officer. And then I'll go ahead and mobilize this card. And then I think we're going to go ahead and go into evening actions here. So I've got 4 of them. So let's go. Okay, let's go action 1 to move here. Okay, well, let me think about this. So I want to save. Yeah, I'm not really going to be able to do that. So we'll go ahead. Action 1 to move here. Action 2 to organize.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and gain points. And then action 3 will definitely be to recruit here. And I think that's gonna be it. I don't think I have a good use for my 4th action. So I will go ahead and take 3 cards, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I think it's the dawn of turn 4. Yeah.
Indeed.
And the party is in full swing. Everyone's here now.
It's a rager.
Yeah.
Jor, I see what you mean about strange hands with what I just moved. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Always do the easy things first. In my bird song, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Place 3 wood out here.
Man, these cats have a thriving lumber industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody should do something about that, huh? Somebody.
If only we had another militant faction.
Yeah.
Well, Jor, you did come up north, and I was kind of hoping you would go down south. But I guess the benefit of you not going down south is now I'm looking at some
Free
nice
real
open,
estate, yeah.
open real estate. So
Not
maybe you do
not
me a
that
favor.
free. Not that free. You've got the whole north. I'm thinking about moving to the south.
Oh, you're thinking about moving south. Well, maybe you
Yeah, for the winter.
should have done it first. Oh, for the winter, of course.
Go ahead. I mean, don't spread yourself too thin. I'm gonna need to move somewhere, right?
Right. As am I. I mean, maybe I can try to get. Yeah, let's think about this for a moment, because I don't want you to, do something drastic in an attempt to not turmoil, because you don't want to turmoil on your next turn, right?
Yeah, probably not. Probably want to avoid that.
Okay. You're thinking of maybe hitting up. I mean, the easiest one for you would be this fox clearing.
Oh, certainly. But life's not always about making the easy choice, right?
Okay. I usually try to have an idea of what I'm going to do on my turn, but the board changed a lot during the 3 other turns.
I never think about what I'm going to do. I always just decide in the moment.
Head empty.
Okay.
Let the woodland guide you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Bogart. I think we're going to end up in conflict with each other. I think that's inevitable. But I don't think either of us want to face, severe losses.
Yeah, definitely not. How many? My God, there is a lot of ego on the board. Hmm.
Pay no attention.
Okay. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is craft. Actually, I skipped over that. I'm gonna craft saboteurs.
Oh.
Not that it is a worry that anyone has anything major crafted, with the exception of Jayor. But even that's we'll take it one turn at a time. It's kind of insurance. It's insurance for the future. So now in my daylight, or in my action step, I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to. I want to recruit. I want to move. I want to build.
Quick question. I can spend any card effectively to get the bird dominance in my hand. Is that how that works?
No,
No,
it
only
has
a
to
bird
be a
card.
bird.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Birds
nuts.
can count as other suits, but other suits cannot count as birds.
Okay, that makes sense.
Recruit. Yeah, birds. You popped ahead, but you did get a roost checked. I don't think Kelton is interested in revolting here. He's already got two bases out.
Maybe. I mean, he's missing a fox base, but it's not like he could do anything. He only has one card.
Oh, that's true. He only has one supporter at the moment.
Yeah,
At
so
the
unless
moment.
people
Okay.
give me sympathy, Also, just for your peace of mind, Bogart, like, I'm not really interested in revolting there. So, I've got my bases, I've secured some territory. I'm just going to try and hunker down with what I've got and make
For
the
sure.
best of it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, if I go move. Hmm. Ooh, I'm very nervous about what this Chameleander can do to, well, everything at this point.
I'm just chilling. Wealthy people aren't dangerous, right?
Wait a minute.
What?
I've heard this one before.
All right, I'm gonna recruit. Gonna Hawks for hire. I'm gonna Hawks for hire, so I have 4 actions. I'm going to recruit for 1. That was the thing. That's 1. I can do 1 move there. That's a very conservative play, but I might do that. Jayor, are you gonna be able to put something in your decree, something in your move decree, besides a bunny?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, I'm thinking of building here, and I might have a couple of warriors there, like 3 or 4. But with your recruiting, you can and Lords of the Forest, I'm sure you can swing by here and then either get to here or just build here as well. But this is open real estate right now.
Right.
So I don't think it would block you too hard if I did that.
No, you're cool. You can do that.
Man, I don't want to be greedy. Shit. Actually, don't even. Okay.
I mean, if we both are kind of hanging out in that clearing, we could make, if we need to, eventually a concerted attack against one of these bases, right?
Yeah. All right. If I do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Where do I build? All right. All right. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna do something different, but here we go. Here we go. 1, 2. This is a march action, so march from here to here, picked up a warrior, and now I'm here. That was my first action. I have 2 more actions. On my third action, I'm going to march, and then...
Wait, did you spend a bird card for an extra action, right?
Yeah, for recruiting.
Okay, cool. So recruit, march, march.
Yeah. I've done half of my march so far. The first half was to here, and then the second half...
Absolutely, Night Miner. I think I will be cajoling the cats.
I'm going to take one more guy from here and pull him down here on that first march. And so this was the first half of the second march. For the second half of the second march, do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be silly. We'll see.
We're all about silliness.
Silly.
Yeah.
Party!
Oh, baby.
We're going in here, and I'm gonna rule this. That's what I'm making sure. Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of green, but you do roll.
Yeah.
I will take your outrage, by the way.
Okay. I do not have a bunny or bird card in hand. Let me
Okay.
pull these out for you.
Check your hand in a second.
Night Miner, I've often been muting it
Take a look.
so that only you hear what I have to say.
Okay.
But others of them might be in the
And then
chat
for
too, so maybe they
my
can hear
final
what I'm
action,
saying.
I'm going to
I
build a
don't
workshop
know. They don't seem to be able to hear what I'm saying.
here in Bunny. The new Bunny clearing.
Okay. I'm just gonna let folks know that we probably don't want both of those bunny workshops to stand, but it's not
It's a coins. It's not a copy.
yeah, it's not
making.
game losing if we let it sit there.
2 points, and I'll use this wood here.
I mean, the other workshop is in his keep, and the second one is with you.
I
So
can't let them hearing my machinations.
And
I
that
could
will
help clean up after you, though.
that'll be my daylight. Despite you telling everyone what's in my hand, I think it's still in my best interest to give you the charm offensive point.
Thank
So
you.
I will give you the charm offensive point, Woodland Alliance.
I'm just making sure we all know, potential options on the table.
1 card, and then I will draw 2 cards for the end of my turn, and that is the end of my turn.
Nice.
Oh, this is a lovely clearing. We got 3 rabbit crafting pieces, which means I could craft Favor of the Rabbits. Just kidding.
Blow up the fruit.
Yeah, let's see. So Cats, you just crafted Sabos. Are you planning on using it on that Marine Broker? Is that what's happening?
Probably not. I mean, if you make an argument for why I should do it, I'll listen, but I don't see a reason to as of right now.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
If his decree was more formidable, I would consider it, but right now it's pretty lean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know he's got points. I don't know. I'm open
Yuri's
to.
always got coins. That doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean anything in Root, really.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Who cares about point? You guys look at the scoreboard?
All right. I'm gonna. Should I do this? I think. I would like to have more cards before I do this. Okay. I am going to craft coins with the sympathy and workshop, whatever. Lovely. 1, 2, 3.
Good
Okay. Next up, let's go ahead and yeah, sounds good. Cats? Oh, our deck is empty. It needs to shuffle. And that coin probably shouldn't have been there. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so I'm cajoling the cats. Cats, do you want to place some wood in here, by chance? I don't know. Place some
An
wood.
interesting proposal. I really don't think I do. My issue right now is putting this wood down. I'm sorry, putting buildings down. So
that's
I don't
fair.
think I need any wood right now, brother. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, my ego is still gratified a little bit. I'll get 2 points. And then because you were so rude, I will mark a cat for death.
Oh man.
I was gonna do it anyway, but now I get the excuse. And that's for 3 points. And then I'm going to
This
Actually-
lizard looking spicy.
I'm gonna spend these 2 for 2 extra actions, but I'm not gonna do anything with them. I just want my card drawback. So
Amazing.
that's what we're doing. Cool. So I'm gonna draw 4 cards and pass the turn. I need to do the thing. There we go.
Alrighty. So, let's see here. What's the plan? Is it like?
That's
is
true,
it a
Night Miner.
ridiculous
I just
strat
wanna.
to just go birds only at the
I just
tree? feel
wanna
like I've never
hide.
seen- I mean, I guess if
from
you
everyone.
crash, you crash hard.
Yeah. Generally, suited cards are useful for throwing into movement.
Yeah,
Because
right.
it's
Night
usually
Miner, no,
pretty
not
easy
in
to
this game.
satisfy that from almost any board state.
Totally.
Yeah, this is just
Alright,
kind of
cool.
like a
Then,
chill game.
yeah,
So
I'll add another Sabo, God, to my recruit. Nobody craft anything good, please. And then I will add crossbow to move.
I love how many. Did you draw a card because I crafted coins by
I
chance?
did. That's how I got my Sabo.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Cool. So that's 2 cards. now I'm moving to daylight.
JR, I think we gotta start making a concerted effort against the lizard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I am with you on that.
And I'll say Woodland Alliance. We also need to. I think this is in all of our best interest to somehow start knocking off ego.
I do think it's in our best interest. I do also think that I'm in an incredibly vulnerable position, and I think using actions of my own to start fights is kind of a last resort for me. And I'm also, decently behind on my scoring.
I mean, I just need you guys to know my hand's full of ambushes. Like, all of the cards in my hand.
Sure it is.
Armed to the teeth.
Man, the problem is I believe it.
I'm not saying I won't fight. I'm just saying I will have to consider all my options on my upcoming turn. So I can't make any promises yet.
There is a bunny ambush in the deck or in the discard, and I have a bird ambush in hand. So, as of right now, there's only one possible ambush that he has in the clearing he's in. That matters.
And
Yeah,
I
but
think the
all's
second
one
one got
takes.
shuffled in, so I mean there is a small chance, but
So, okay, Bogart, I'm with you. I don't think I can do anything this turn, but is that a death sentence for us? Do you think in this game?
I would
Because I've
That's
never
the
played against
question.
this faction. I don't know how fast they can burst.
Yeah, none of us have.
It
True.
seems like they can burst pretty good, especially if they have a bunch of ego at their discretion. Like they can alternate between, place, remove, place, and suddenly that's 6 points.
Yeah, like right now he's going around the party and it's thriving. Everyone's happy, but he's locking all the doors, and we're starting to notice. Like,
Yeah.
why is he locking all the doors in the party?
What is he up to? Why does he have a match? I'm gasoline. What?
Yeah. So I don't see you being able to do anything either. I just
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you in spirit. Good luck, and I'll try to help next turn.
Man, oh man.
It's okay if this is a quick game. That's fine.
God,
It's great.
damn it. All right. Yeah, I'm going to craft. I'm going to
Just wanted.
use my bunny roost to craft swap meat. Daylight.
Oh, you probably wanna get rid of that swap meet, don't you, cats? Like, just gonna be
He's getting
fishing.
swap meet
I'm not the problem here. Yeah, I'm here to help. I'm the solution. Cool. Okay, now
Well, I'm the
I will get into my
anti-hero,
decree.
so
Let's see here. 1, 2.
I am at the end. Let's see. I am at the end of my score track, so like
All right.
I can get 5
Mouse
points next
move.
turn pretty easy.
Yeah. See, the problem is if I had an extra move, I could maybe do something, Bogart. But I need to rule a clearing and build, right?
Yeah.
So. I mean, you need to be checked a little bit, right?
I'm kind of locked in right now.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not that much of a threat. Alright, fine. I will move down here. Cool. I mean, you don't care about this cat, right? He's not doing anything, so...
He's not, but before you do that,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, because here's the issue.
Yeah.
I don't have any bunny cards in hand. So I can't attack Chameleander. I have
Can't attack him.
I have a bird ambush, and I have to give it to him, and that's only going to... I mean, I guess
Just make him stronger.
we will declare the ambushes. If he doesn't have it, then I will have to give my bird ambush, but it'll be too late. So I could still lay a big hit on him, but then he has a bird ambush, and I give up a Hawks for hire. So like I would be policing. I'm in third. It's a tough spot for me, but it's the only thing that it has to be done, or else he's gonna run away with the game. Woodland Alliance.
Oh, man.
I mean, maybe Woodland Alliance. Can you spare even one hit on him?
Well, I had completely forgotten about the blending in ability until we just talked about it, so no, I actually can't do anything.
Damn. Then we might just have to go.
Night Miners. So Chameleander can just
He's at
remove
least
ego to
2
take extra
turns away.
actions,
I think we have
and so I
time
don't even have to
hit
quell
him hard
to do
and,
that.
reset him a bit.
Chameleander
But,
has
you know,
amazing
lessons learned
control
if not.
over their ego
Cool.
track.
Yeah, so that is my decree. Well, no, it's not. Hold on. I got to attack. Man. I guess I haven't rolled or anything. I could go back to the beginning of my turn. I could move the Sabo to move instead. I would be spreading myself thin, which I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, but I'm not going to hit you right now.
Yeah. Well, you say that.
I mean, are you really
I'm
gonna
just
are you gonna trust these cats who
I am gonna trust
canonically?
these cats. This cat's a cat of his word.
Wow, so glad to see mortal enemies reconciling.
Yeah, birds and cats, friends at last. All right, let me pull back a couple things that I've done. So I was here. I moved 2 over there. I set up 3. So
Yeah,
these
that's right,
3
Night Miner. That is the
go
state
back
I'm
to
in.
my-
Plus, if I want to craft, which
back to my stuff.
that's
Alright.
it's a good
Sabo
clearing for
over
me
to
to be
move
in to
instead.
craft.
I can recruit 2. So I will. Yeah. Great. Now we get over to my moves. Guess I'll move one guy there. I will. Yeah. I guess.
Before you do this,
Yeah.
I just want
What's
to
up?
make sure you have enough cards in your hand to do it, because you need a bird card, you need a rabbit card to give me to actually do hits,
Yep.
but you also need to pay outrage when you go
Correct.
into this clearing. So
I have had a million rabbit cards in my hand this whole goddamn game. I'm happy to get rid of them, frankly, at this point.
Take
Oh,
'em off your
okay.
hands.
Okay,
Yeah, so-
just check in. Just check
Yep,
in.
yep. No, we're good.
Night Miner,
God, yeah, and you
I
claim
gotta
to have
tell you,
an ambush as well.
I really
That's-
love
That's goofy.
I love having
I
two
don't believe them.
Vagabonds and a Chameleander in a game.
I don't know.
Completely like
Maybe.
flips the
He
game of
literally
Root
said all
inside
my
out.
cards are ambushes.
It's so fun.
Yeah, I did.
Take that with a grain of salt.
Alright, 4 guys are going in there. That's my second move. And then my final move is going to be a bird into here, leaving this sparsely defended. But you did the same, so we're now equal in that
Yeah.
regard.
Dude, I love this. I love this clearing here.
Yeah, oh my god, it's like a nightclub at this point.
Yeah,
total,
there you go.
Total
Let's
race.
get it where the party is at.
Cirque de
Yeah.
Goat would love that clearing.
Yes, they would. Alright. Dewey. I'm declaring an attack on you. Would you like... Oh, sorry. Outrage first. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I
Here...
don't want to be the spoiler of heroic moments. Okay.
Oh,
here
that's
you
fair,
are.
Night Miner.
Oh, that's the supporters. There we go.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Dewey. I'm
Oh,
declaring an attack. Would you like to ambush me?
Here's the problem. You get bonus points for hitting away my stuff, and you are ahead of the cats. Although the cats are sandbagging a bit because they have so much wood on the board. So, like, are you really that much ahead of the cats? Oh, no. Yeah, I'll ambush you.
I knew it wasn't a lie. That's why I brought an extra bird over. I'm glad I did.
Smart.
Alright. In they go.
Okay, and then do you want to give me a card, or do you want to deal no hits to me?
I would love to give you a card.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh, is that supposed to be face up or?
Oh, I guess not. God damn it. I forgot that I give it to you and not that I discard it. That's spooky.
That's fair, that's fair. Lovely card. I like it.
Well, fortunately, somebody has Sabo. Huh? Bogart?
I actually missed what it was. I just saw it was bunny card.
Okay, it's an important bunny card, is all I'll say. It's just one point.
I wonder.
Alright, let me make this roll. Hopefully it's not just zeros.
It
Excellent.
wasn't zeros.
Oh my goodness. That is...
It's only 2, fortunately.
It's 3 points, though.
But that is 3
That's-
points.
That is 3 points for you, yeah.
Night Miner, I did design interaction
I've done my job.
cards.
I
for
hope
Cajole
that the other players
and
on
the
the board
bots.
will give me a
So-
little bit of leeway, given
Yeah.
that I've done some policing. That's all I'll say.
You can check out the PNP if you want
Okay,
in the weird
off
route.
to my final step, which is building. So I will on here, and I will end my turn. Get some points.
Just want to ask, are you guys still afraid of Chameleander? Like, are you still afraid of me?
No, I mean, Erie had a pretty huge point swing this turn and are still in a really good position.
For the
so-
greater good.
That's true.
Yeah,
you
no,
guys,
they are the greater good.
you guys
JR, I
did
think
talk
this is
him
the
into
best thing
it.
you
I
could have done
think
for
both of
yourself.
you are still like I think it's probably just going to come down to a race between the two of you at this point.
That'd be
We'll
awesome,
see.
Night
We'll see what we
Miner.
can make happen.
Once Endgamer
Okay, let
gets
me
back
figure
from
out if
Africa,
I'm spreading
be
any
fun.
sympathy or not. Yeah, let's go ahead and red to here, I'm pretty sure. I'll go ahead and get rid of false orders and protection racket. And I'll place down them to be here. Is that really where I want to put it? Nah. I'll put it over here.
Yeah, keep it away from that despot.
That's going to be 2 points for me, so I'll go up to 9. Okay. What are we doing here? I have 1 in the supply. Okay.
Night Miner and then Ranger just look at everyone in a confused manner. Night Miner, I don't know. Maybe September? I don't know. But the whole 4 Vagabond thing was
No.
their little experiment, so I wouldn't want to really run it without him, so. But that would be fun.
I think we are going to go ahead and discard this to train. Okay. And then
Does Woodland Alliance feel a little claustrophobic with everyone in their little
yeah,
base?
it's a little, not the best. But I'm gonna try and make the best out of it, which I know is much of what I've been saying this whole game. But the sentiment still holds true. I just got to figure out the best way to use my evening actions. Move to move. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this is tough. Very tough. Hmm. Okay, I guess not that bad. There's some things I can make happen. Okay, I will go ahead and organize 1 card in my hand. And then we'll go ahead to evening actions. So, first action is going to be move here and then organize. For 2 points. Brings me up to 11. So 3 actions left. 3 actions left. Can't make any attacks against the Chameleander. No real point in attacking anybody else. So I think I'll just go ahead and recruit back here for action 3. And I think that's going to be it. I'm going to just not use the rest of my actions. So I will go ahead and draw 3 cards. And I'll pass it along.
Okay. The cats have been sitting up against the wall, waiting for their moment to dance. And I don't know if it's now, but I'm going to start inching my way towards the dance floor. I have to.
I don't know of any Night Miner. I know some people have thought some
I'm
up,
asking,
like
looking
a
around, and
like a
I'm
bear
checking people's
or the
calling
Stoke
cards.
Protector, but I don't
I'm
know
sorry,
of
not
any
calling
that
cards,
have
they're, dance cards.
reached stable status.
All right. I'm placing wood out here.
The hell is a dance card? Am I too young for this?
It's a little bit of a boomery thing. My parents
Yeah.
use that expression.
Yeah,
Though
that
they're
was-
actually Gen Xers, so.
The wood has been placed. I'm going to go into my daylight. I'm going to, this is not going to shock anyone, I'm going to craft investments. I'm going to take these coins.
JR, I'm about to post context for dance card.
Okay, excellent.
There you go. My parents often remark that my dance card is full when I have a week of making many social calls and obligations.
Yeah, Night Miner, I think you are absolutely right. I think making a VB variant
This
is much
week being a
easier.
great example, actually.
I love VB variants. So, Katz, what you up
And
to? Are you? Yeah, what are you doing with your turn, kitties?
well, that's what we're trying to figure out. I man, these birds bursted way more. JR, I don't know if you had this in mind, but that was a better move than you ever could have done just trying to avoid the Chameleander.
I
I
mean,
forgot
you like
that.
begged him to do it, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, I had to change my actions. Yeah, I truly forgot how many points I would get from your tokens because I forget that's you have like little bubbles of points floating around you at all times.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at this point, I don't know if it makes sense because, like I said, the only card I have to do the hits on him is the bird ambush, and
I don't think it's worth fighting Chameleander this turn.
yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Which I hate because that was my plan, but I mean, I guess it's not. I mean,
Yuri
JR,
is
do you
very
feel
far
like
ahead
that's
in points.
me
and-
reneging on what I
Yeah,
said?
the roosts are not very well defended, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I don't want to, make anyone go back on their word or whatever.
I mean, like, yeah, look at
Cat of
that.
honor.
Look at that mouse clearing with the
JR.
2 roosts. Ah, that's just so juicy there.
We talked
mouse
about this.
clearing
Bogart. We talked about it.
Texas, it's pretty open. I mean, all of these roosts are not very well defended.
Yeah, Night Miner. If Chameleander gets
recruitment's only at
ambushed
2 per turn,
during blending
so-
in, then yeah, it's too late to play it.
What's my supply looking like? I'm pretty much tapped out. I got almost.
It didn't used to be like that in testing,
good.
but then
I
I
like
changed
that.
it to this specific timing window.
There we go.
And plus, the flexibility of the decree means that we can't afford to try and do like some fancy turmoil maneuver. The only thing we can really do is just take out roosts faster than they're being put up.
I mean, cats, like, maybe we can work together to take out a couple roosts. Like, if you made this like deal to not take out roosts, maybe you just attack some warriors, lighten it up, and then maybe I can take out a couple roosts or something. Because we gotta slow this bird down. Just gotta.
We do. JR, a one roost checking. That's not crazy, is it? Or do you feel betrayed?
I don't want to be that guy that like holds it against you. I think if you're true to what you said, you're just not gonna like, bash me over the head, right? But I think what Thuy says is actually fair. I guess all I'll say is don't just focus on me. Maybe I mean again like the lizard seems friendly until he reveals the knife behind his back. Look at the scoreboard; he's not that far behind.
Oh, I know. But the issue is, my only way to check him right now is if I hit him with the bird ambush, which, gives him a bird ambush.
Oh right, yeah.
So I think I have to, like, if you didn't have a good hit like you had, then
Yeah.
I would have done it just because it had to be done.
desperation, sure.
But that's not the case right now, and I am now trying to catch up to you guys, which I think I can do, but I want to do it in a way to also check you, JR.
Yeah. Totally. I'll tell you what. If you leave my mouse clearing alone at the far end of the board, we're good. Just leave that one alone, and
Excellent.
that
This
fox
can be
clearing is yours.
This can be arranged. Okay. Okay. I'm amenable to all this. All right. First thing I'm gonna do. Just recruiting like crazy, but I'm gonna continue doing it. Gonna recruit. Oops. One. Two.
Hey, Thuy, just like theoretically, how would an ambush work when used against the Chameleander? Would it just take 2 ego for free, or would I have to spend an extra card for those? They're not rolled hits, I suppose.
They're not rolled hits, yeah. So Chameleander hates getting ambushed, and you would get your points, and you would get your extra
Really?
despot point.
Fascinating.
Actually,
Wow.
Oh,
so
Not that I have one, but that, that is very interesting.
sick. Okay, I go 1, 2. I'm in March.
Night Miners. So Chameleander can't cajole in the keep clearing, and the reason why is because the card is worded like this.
Okay.
It says
I'm
once
going
per
to,
turn,
do this, but
you
I'm
spend
gonna do
any
it. I'm going
card
to
to place
posture fire my
ego.
bird ambush.
And since Chameleander could not place
So
ego
I have 4 actions.
in the
I
keep
guess I have
clearing,
3
you
left.
cannot cajole
I
in there.
I recruited first.
Yeah. And better the
Nice.
Hawks get it than the Alliance or Thui, right?
Exactly. So I'm gonna move 3, 1, 2. And before I trigger outrage, let me just confirm everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this. So I will trigger outrage. Kelton,
Okey-dokey.
here you go.
Perfect. Oopsie. Okay, take that over to supporters.
Okay, so that was action 2 of 4. For my third action, I'm going to build a workshop. And that's going to cost 2 wood. And I'm going to pick up a wood here and a wood here. To then place a workshop in this mouse clearing. That was my third action. For my fourth action, I will battle you, Jayor, here. Would you like
Sounds
to
good.
enter?
No, I would not. Go for it.
Ooh,
Yeesh.
big hit. And I will lose 1 cat warrior. I gain a point for that. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not give myself the 2 points for the workshop. So let me do that first. Because I was at 13 because of coins. So 2 points for the workshop. And then a point for clearing out Roost out just now. And
Oh, I
now-
thought I saw you get yourself the point for clearing out the roost. Did you take that back and do it right or whatever?
I took it out and then I took it back because I didn't do the workshop points. I wanted to figure it out.
Oh, okay.
To
Cool.
refresh, it feels like forever ago. I started at 10 and then I crafted coins to 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Workshop to
that's
15.
right.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
And considering if I want to field hospital this one guy. You know, I think I
He's a
do.
war hero. Yes. Good.
Yeah. I'm gonna field hospital with informants. Just because I know this this Chameleander can, maybe do some shifty things around a keep. And
That is a nice
that
looking
is going
keep.
to be. I'm sorry. What was that?
That's a nice looking keep.
Yeah.
I can't.
Too nice.
I can't keep looking at it for too long. It's not great.
For my evening, I'm gonna charm offensive the Woodland Alliance one more time. And
Okay, thank you.
yeah, go ahead.
Night
and I would draw
Miner.
2 cards to end my turn.
Yeah, it would just be the place you go, and the only way you could do it is if
Cards
they
get
have
drawn.
hirelings, because you can
That's the end of my
only
turn.
cajole the ruler of a clearing. Alrighty. Okay. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna craft coffin makers and swap meat.
Oh. No.
Because we got the 2 sympathy and the workshop
Oh.
in here.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, Jor, did you swap meet last turn?
I didn't. I don't think I was able to because I
Oh,
had just crafted it.
You
That
just
turn.
crafted it. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Um.
But yes, please remember you have sabos for specifically this.
Yeah, it's got to go to the coffin, but
Yeah.
the coffin basically just protected that swap meet, which is a good craft.
Okay, we gotta take care of this bird problem. I'm on the case. Whew. Gonna stroll over here. I want to take an alliance warrior, but really that just helps him to spread, to organize.
Organize, yeah.
So, yeah, I better not. Okay. Okay, so we're here. I'm gonna cajole you first, but you can't do anything.
Right.
So just doing it to get some ego. It's more like, it's kind of like mocking you, really. Like, oh, you can't place anything here.
There's one bird just warily holding its spear.
Some witty repartee.
And then I'm gonna mark the bird for death. So,
Boy.
adding injury to insults. We will do that for 2 points. And then I'm going to quell, which means I'm going to battle you. Do you ambush me?
I do.
No!
Oh,
No!
man.
This is bad, guys. Despot just
So
scored
sorry.
3 points.
I did.
Wow. Oh. Okay. This is
Wow,
why I
good
can't.
ambush, Jor.
That's why I can't
Thank
help.
you.
But yeah, that'll go away after enduring
goes.
that. And I do have to remove an ego after having attacked. That's just me removing my own ego. The price of battle. Wow, that was humbling. It was humbling. I am completely humiliated. All right, I'm gonna draw 4 cards and pass the turn.
All right, let's see if I can work some magic
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
you
you
pull it
might
off?
just have it.
I don't know. I don't know. I
If
mean,
not
I-
now, then certainly next turn. I
Sure,
think this is
sure.
pretty locked in.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll
Let's
see.
see.
Yeah, Chameleander might be able to pull ahead, but I think those are really the biggest. That's where, if I was a betting man, that's where I'd put my money down.
I honestly think Birds might just win it right now.
Yeah, I mean
that's
that's
what
what I'm trying to kind of game out. Let's see. So let me do some maths. Quick maths.
Oh, he only has 1 card in hand,
Yeah.
and
Great.
he has to put it in the decree, which is nice. So he can't craft anything.
Do I have to put it in the decree?
Yeah. You have to put 1 or 2 cards in the decree. If you have it in hand.
I didn't even know that. Okay.
That is true. That's true. Did you
Well-
swap meet someone already?
I did not. I don't want to. Sorry.
I mean, hey, swap meet is never a bad thing to do. You can
Yeah,
get
you're right.
information.
Because it gives you info.
You can just
Yeah.
give, yeah. So absolutely do it. Don't do it to me
Okay.
though, because I was just nice and reminded you of it.
Oh, that's true. But you're also the
You
closest
can always
person to
give the
win.
card back if you like your current hand.
Chameleander, I'm so sorry.
Ah,
Let me see what.
no.
I might give you something nice in return. You don't know.
Yeah, sure. I believe that. All right, we're gonna just group these. Take
Right.
one from the top.
Sounds good.
I don't even know what you took. Having a little Thanos moment.
Here
I
you
don't
go.
even know who you
now,
are.
Now you'll know what I took.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah. That. Cool. Okay. Great. Yeah. Let me put something in my decree. I'm just trying to figure out if this is all doable because during a root con, I was playing as the moles, and I didn't game out my turn correctly, and I ended up at 29 points, which was an achievement, but it also was a loss. So. All right. By the way, how does rule work with the Chameleander? Do they count as one, or they don't count at all?
One warrior for their faction. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Good to know. All right, then. Yeah. Here's what I shall do. Boom. Might be a goofy play if shenanigans are afoot, but we'll see. Cool. All right. Great. Into daylight. Nothing to craft. Into resolve.
Zero. I just have to say I love this decree.
No, I know.
It's the thing of dreams. You know?
Seems like a meme, but you know what?
No, not. I live in fear of this.
All right, so there's my my 2 recruits. So let's see here. What's the best way to go about doing this? 1, 2, 3.
Man, we're having a very quick game. It's only been an hour and a half.
Yep.
Bring it home, Despot. Bring it home.
Try my best. Try my best. Okay, here's I think what I'm gonna do. This is my mouse move. I will leave 1 warrior in here. That is rule, if I'm correct.
That is right. Yeah.
Tokens don't count. All right. I move to here with my second move. This is also rule. Man, that is a nice little benefit. And then my final move will be into here. Outrage. I don't have anything, so go for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh man.
You're at 29 points.
Yeah. yeah.
Are you at 29?
Yeah. There's nothing else. In fairness, and I think that this is fine. Oh, you know what?
If you would have put the card instead of in build into battle, then you
Yeah.
could probably have done it.
Which I still could do if I rewinded. Oh no, he's outraged. Woo, baby. Alrighty.
We all get an extra turn, guys.
Yeah. Keep the dream alive.
Well, we can't turmoil you with that extra turn, so I think it's still pretty safe.
If we piled a ton of cats on one roost,
Yep. That's how
we
to
could
do it.
turmoil them.
That's true.
The panic's setting in, dude. God damn it. Alright. Oh well. What's the safest thing to do here?
Just go over
Also,
and back in a bunch of
Charles,
cats.
if you have an ambush in mouse, then he wouldn't rule down south where he's planning to build the second. I don't know if you have that ambush, but he could turmoil right now, potentially.
It's true.
Who has less cards in their hand? God damn it. Both of you.
Night Miner, welcome back. So what we're discussing right now is that Yuri can get to 29. And we're talking about like maybe piling a bunch of warriors on one roost.
Is defenseless.
We'll see how it goes.
That's probably the best thing to do here.
In this bottom mouse clearing?
I have a mouse clearing. I'm trying to decide. It is a coin flip because either of you could have an ambush.
Yeah, but if he has it, you turmoil. If I have it, you don't.
Is that true? Oh yeah, because I guess.
And you could also just battle, like not to help you, but you could just battle here.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because I think that. Oh, you know what? I think the safest thing to do. Oh wait, I can't because I don't have a card. It's Chameleander.
I mean, you can still battle the Chameleander. It just doesn't do anything.
Well, it could do a defensive hit, and then the bird could
true,
die.
the defensive hit, yeah.
Was a defensive hit?
Oh, because the Chameleander.
The low roll.
I see what you're saying. Right. I thought there was a way to hit you.
Yeah, I forgot that you're going double build this turn, so I was like,
maybe they do. Cats, you still have your bird ambush, right?
No, I used it Hawks for Hire. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But
Unless
yeah,
this is
Erie,
some,
you
like-
have plenty of other options for fighting. Like you got this cat up here. You can fight. You can fight in
Yeah, you're
here.
not wrong.
Like I would take the safe route to not turmoil you, because like we
Yeah,
could.
I mean the difference
but-
is 2 points, which I could probably find another way.
Get to those 29 points.
You can definitely find on your
I mean, yeah,
or on your next turn rather.
yeah.
Yeah,
If you're not
it's
making it to
29
30,
points.
it doesn't
It's
matter.
basically 30, right, guys? All right. Yeah, I'm going to battle with this little guy here, and I'm going to throw him against the cat wall over there. So, would you like to ambush?
No, I would not like to ambush.
All right.
Fill my coffin.
Alrighty.
Fill my coffin.
Well, you're not going to
There
get
you
anything from that.
I know.
Okay, there's my battle, and now I have 2 builds. So, here is Roost. Oh, off it goes.
Off it goes.
Roost 1 and Roost 2. Somewhere in there.
Yeah, it's. There you go.
There we go. Cool. Alrighty. That is my turn. I will score some points. See, it's not even 29 points, guys. You don't have to target me.
You're definitely not winning on your next turn, right?
No. I'm on a 2-turn clock.
You might
That's
be
my
able to turmoil. Okay. Let's see here. First, we're going to be spreading some sympathy. I'm at the 3-card space on the track, so actually we won't be spreading any sympathy. Let's go ahead and do daylight actions. Okay.
So, Alliance,
Feels
can
kinda
you
tough.
take out some roosts? Can you?
Oh, I'm definitely going to take out some roosts, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
good.
ahead. These are yours for the taking.
I'm going to take out these ones probably. Depending on how things go and what actions I have left, I might try and go for this one as well. But we'll see, because I do still have to keep my base, safe, just in case. So.
Sure.
Okay, so then the other tough part, of course, is mayhaps the Alliance wants to do some crafting, but of course it's a double-edged sword because, the Erie could draw to the crafting points they need, though 3 crafting points to win before turmoiling on, move, which is, I guess, the current plan, is much more difficult to achieve than if they were at 1 point. So,
Yeah, talk about this because we can turmoil him. We just got to work together. We got to get him,
Yeah.
like Thuy said, we get him in one roost, and then I pile a bunch of cats on that roost.
Yep.
That is
that's
what
the way to
must
do it.
happen. Yeah.
But if you do, I know I'm biased, obviously, so my opinion is effectively completely corrupted, and you shouldn't trust anything I say. But if you do pile on me completely, the Chameleander can probably burst because you're focusing on me.
this is true.
Well, he's gonna have to focus on you as well. 'Cause I
Yeah, but the
can't do it all
Chameleander
myself.
has to help us, and we also have, this is our last window to stop you, whereas, potentially the cats and I have the opportunity to stop the Chameleander once you're dealt with, if there
Yeah.
is still time.
I know, I had to say something.
I know. No, I know. I understand.
Well,
Okay. So, yeah. So then the question is, because back to your point, Bogart, of so the question is where do we want to isolate the birds? Are we thinking of leaving this as the surviving roost? And
This
trying to
is a good viable option because I got cats. Like I can recruit and pile in.
Mhm.
The Chameleander and all of his all of his humbleness can't put down as many ego thingies. Like he can mark people for death, which
Yeah.
would be great.
I can for sure do this mouse clearing. I can maybe do this fox clearing. I don't know if I can do anything though about this mouse clearing. Or maybe I try and focus my efforts on the 2 mouse clearings though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to punch through all those warriors is the problem.
I think if you, all right, definitely take these out and
Yeah.
then Chameleander. Could you
Yeah.
get this one or this one? Like which one? I mean, this one is probably easier to get, but I don't
I'm
know.
I'm I'm
Could you
heading
mark these
down
for
this
death?
way. I'm heading down this way.
Okay. All right, so I think we have a plan then. I'm gonna go with these mouse ones. If I've got action/warriors to spare, I can take out this, assuming it doesn't put me in a really bad spot. So, okay. Now, again, I'm returning to my earlier point of I could do some crafting now. But if we're assuming that we're leaving this bunny as the roost left, or as the only roost left, I probably shouldn't craft because I wasn't planning on crafting bunny stuff. So if I am crafting, it's kind of greedy, but I'm also like, these are things that other people can craft as well, and everyone is
The
further
only thing,
ahead.
the only thing you can craft is a boot. That's all
Yeah.
that's left.
That's
So-
true. I'm gonna do my crafting then. I think
Yeah,
it's
go for it.
I think it's time. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and craft root tea
Damn it.
for 2 points, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I could tell that the cats wanted to craft that.
and then I'm gonna go ahead and craft crossbow for 1 point.
Okay,
And
that's-
Or you get to draw
Oh,
2 cards.
yeah, 2 cards. Duh.
Yeah. Very
Brings
greedy.
it up to 15. Let's go ahead and mobilize this card. And then I think it's go time then. Okay, so evening. I've got 5 actions. So action 1, we'll march 2 warriors here. Action 2, we will fight the Eerie in this mouse clearing. Would you like to ambush Eerie?
I would love to ambush, but I don't have one, so please go ahead.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
Alright, so that's going to be 2 points for me. 17. Okay, so that was 2 actions. I have 3 actions left. But I need to keep that base defended. So Chameleander,
You could so move here, Alliance, right? Like you can move here, attack, and then move back, right?
and then move back. Yeah, that's probably the play. I was hoping to maybe sneak in and organize, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Nah, you
Move
already
crafting.
snuck in a bunch of crafting, so I think
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
this
That's
must
true.
be
Okay, so
done.
then third action will be to move here. Fourth action will be to fight the Eerie Dynasty here. Would you like to ambush?
No.
And hopefully I don't get bodied too hard by this one.
Alright.
I don't love that. Okay, so these both go to the coffin.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Not that I think
Okay.
it's going to be sticking around, but
Yeah.
it could matter, because it might stick around.
You could.
Okay, so I have 1 action left, but I mean, hey, that's free cardboard for Cats or Chameleander to pick up.
It's free
Can
real
either-
estate.
Can either of you pick this up? Like, I just want to know before I leave.
Pick up.
This
This?
lone roost. Because I kind of want to move my dude back to the base.
I cannot.
I'm sure. You said you cannot, Dewey?
I cannot.
I'm sure I. And you're definitely gonna take out this roost down here, Dewey.
I'm gonna try. Like that's where I'm heading. I mean, if
Okay.
you want to throw a battle at it too, then that
I
would
might.
be. I don't know. That's kind of dangerous, though. I don't know.
Yeah, right, because it could be a high roll. Okay, I'm gonna cross this bridge in a minute. Let's just say yes, I can get this, Kelton. I can figure out how to get this.
Okay. Yeah, and you're okay with that? Like, I'm not putting you into too weird of a position?
Well,
Okay.
maybe we should map out the cat's turn real quick.
Yeah,
That's a
let's
good
map out the
Um,
cat's turn before I commit to this last evening action.
I have one bird card, so I'll have 4 actions. I would want to do a march of sorts. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna want to march here. Obviously, pile in some cats and a lot of cats.
Night Miner, no. Ego always
I think
just goes on
it's
the
already
track.
set. Like I can
Doesn't
kill
go to
off
the
cats from
coffin.
here and here. I think that's enough, so I can just do one march action for that. But
Yeah, because you'll need at least 6 cats in that bunny clearing. Because, well, actually,
I'll need
no,
more.
I'm a liar. You will need
7.
8 cats, right? Because the Eerie could potentially recruit 4 here.
So I need 8 in total. Yeah.
You need 8 cats total because if the cards / in a desperation move, to avoid turmoiling, JR can just recruit enough here and then execute the rest of the turn, assuming this is the only roost.
Yeah,
So
that's right. We do need 8
you
cats there.
you would need 8 cats. So knowing that you need to get 8 cats here and potentially battle here, do you have enough actions for that, or should I just take out this roost?
Man, that's a lot of cats. Let me think about some other things real quick.
Because of course I think the main issue is like leaving this base open is a little scary because there's like a non-zero chance, and again I'm not too familiar with Thiew's faction, non-zero chance that maybe he just has the burst to like take this stuff out, get some points, do some ego stuff, and then just win, and then stopping the bird does not like a problem at that point for the Chameleander.
So I don't think that I'm anywhere in burst territory. Like,
okay,
my next 3 ego, I've got 1, 1, and 2, so that's 4 points. And then all the high craftables have really been taken. I can't craft in Fox. Like, I don't think I'm getting there. I am worried though about this roost that I am going to no matter what. Because if they do defensive hits to me, they might just win by me attacking.
yeah.
But you can mark for death, right? Do you have?
I will be marking for death. That's right. But like, if we're talking about saving the cat's action economy, I think maybe having cats throw a battle at that roost would be helpful.
and just hope that the roll isn't high, like a 2-2.
So I think it sounds like I should free up the cat's actions.
I
Because
think
they have
so.
the actions and they have the
Yeah,
arms.
go ahead and
So-
hit it, and you have my word that I won't come into your mouse base.
Okay. Appreciate it. Alright, so then for my 5th and final action, I would like to attack the Eerie here. Do you have an ambush?
I do not. No.
I will not roll. I'll just take it out and get a point.
All right.
Okay. And then I'll go ahead and draw 3 cards. Okay. That's going to be it for me.
Man, wild.
1, 2, 3. All right. First things first. The coffin's got to go. I'm very sorry.
Oh, my mortuary. That's fine. It's
My
fine.
lance word
Everyone
back.
can take their.
It was a shell
Really
company
bad.
anyway. It's all good.
It was yeah. JR, you can take your birds back out of your out of the coffin.
My birds. Oh yes, it has been removed.
Now I'm going to place 3 wood.
Such a cool trick. I'm glad. I'm glad we learned it.
Same. All right. Ooh, that's a lot of wood out there. In my daylight, I'm going to craft. I'm going to craft a mouse in a sack.
It's another card for Eerie.
It's another card for the Eerie. JR drew that card quite fast.
I'm searching, man. I'm looking.
for something.
Oh yeah, if you get an ambush. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the discard pile. Both bird ambushes are accounted for.
Oh, good.
The bunny ambush is
You're
accounted
not
for.
wrong.
I thought the fox ambush was, but it's not in here.
You're
So
not
maybe-
wrong, Night
Oh, yes, it
Miner.
is. Fox ambush. Okay, so mouse ambush is the only one that's not accounted for.
Interesting.
And it's very relevant.
If cats leave that keep clearing
You don't have to worry about the mouse ambush.
so lightly defended, then yeah, I'll have no
Yeah.
choice but to destroy it.
I mean,
Good to know.
I
You
would
could
only
worry a
be
little
saying
bit.
that. I would only be saying that if I had the mouse ambush.
Right.
So we're operating on the assumption here that I have the mouse ambush, and I'm not trying to do some, hoodwinking to get the bird's victory at my own
Oh no,
expense.
Kelton, you're a pretty tricky guy.
I have been known to do a little bit of a funny sometimes.
I mean, I could
And-
see the Alliance wanting people to think they have an ambush to protect their own stuff, but
True.
I'm hoping the Alliance is not doing it funny right now.
I'm not doing. I
Not
mean,
when the stakes are so high.
bluffing the ambush is helpful for me no matter what because it discourages people attacking and it encourages people fighting the Eerie in mouse, which I need them to do. So, I mean, obviously it would be a little brazen to do that not having the mouse ambush because I could be leading people, to a losing position, but I mean, I lose too in that sense. So,
Yeah.
Okay, last thing I did was I gave myself the point for that mouse, for that sack, for
excellent.
the satchel, and then in my daylight, I'm gonna use Eerie Emigre as my Hawks for Hire.
I was hoping you wouldn't have that.
We got one.
Remember all those good times we had, Bogart, on the dance floor?
Also, sorry, not to cut in the middle of your nostalgia trip.
In the middle of our dance.
But Bogart, also do keep in mind, not that this probably applies for anything except your bird cards, but if there's any like specific moves you need to do, make sure to account for outrage.
Yep. All right. In order to give myself a fighting chance, I do think I need to build twice. Yeah, I have 4 actions. I think I'm going to use 2 of them. 2 of them to build here. I'll march in here for 3. Because if I just build 1, it's just not enough. And I have too much wood laying around, and I'm gonna lose all my cats. All right, I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Sir, you said you have 5 actions? I'm confused
4. I
by
have 4.
4. Okay.
All right, let me look at this cat. Okay. My first action, I'm going to I'm gonna build twice. I can do this. I am going to, man. I mean, Chameleander. I think this is the fairest thing for me to do to give myself a fighting chance in this game while still doing my job in turmoiling the birds.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue you out of that. That's fair enough.
thank you. So I'm going to build twice. Do I build? Man, this is risky. I want to build 2 workshops here, but it's risky because the Chameleander can use those workshops.
That's true.
I know he wanted to come down here. I assume he has a satchel, potentially 2 satchels.
But there's only one left in the supply.
But now there's only one left because I crafted the other one.
Yeah.
It's all
haven't seen
Gucci.
a hammer since the beginning of the game.
Yeah, there's 1 mouse, 1 rabbit, and then 1 of the 1 fox craftables and 2 of the 2 fox craftables.
I mean, even if he crafts that, he'll get up to 7 to 23. He's got to put a lot of ego on the board. I mean, maybe he has it. I think I have to hope he doesn't have.
Yeah, I think we have to operate under that assumption.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
All right. Double workshop action. Thui's silence is deafening.
I
For the
no,
life of the
I'm
party, he sure is quiet right now.
I'm just chilling, just chilling.
So that was 2, and that was 3, 3. So that was 6 pieces of wood. I would like to take 1, 2.
Never seen so many workshops being built by a cat. I like it. Yeah, I assume you're setting up for a swordcraft next turn.
It's a Bogart special.
I actually don't have the swords. I'm hoping I draw them.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out my outs in this game. Okay, so I got 5 pieces of wood. I got to pick up 1 more. Trying to figure out if it should be this one or this one. I think
Keep wood is usually easier to defend.
that's true, but my keep is going to be a little... I don't think anyone's going to make it there in time, so I'm going to take this one out. Right, Chameleander's got to focus down here. Woodland Alliance, I don't think you can get up to my keep and mess with it. So,
No.
and hopefully birds will turmoil. So, I've taken the 6 pieces of wood off the board to place these workshops. And that is going to be 7 points. 24.
Whew.
Yeah, juicy.
Wow,
Love to see it.
that's a good spot to be in.
Bogart. Let me pitch something. This is completely off
There's
the cuff.
nothing you can pitch, dude.
What if I pitch
But
this?
I want to hear it.
Here's my pitch. I will purposefully not win on my turn as long as you don't turmoil me. That gives you, Bogart, a turn to reach the end without completely putting me out of the game. And I think that's all I got.
This is the most bullcrap argument. The thing is that they have to build twice or they turmoil anyway, and that's going to give them the last 3 points they need to win. So it's a load of bullshit.
Is the only way to stop it. And even then, there's like some
This is
slight
true.
outs, but not if
Thank
we,
you for bringing that up. Well, for my
I like
That's my
it, though.
final offer, okay?
for my third action, Jayor, I would like to actually battle you in this bunny clearing. I don't think it's possible for you to have an ambush.
It is not, no.
Okay. Let's see what
Just
the
find
best.
that interesting.
Alright.
I know that changes anything.
1 and 1, but I will invoke Rabbit Partisans
Yeah.
to remove
Yeah.
the other,
Alright, thought
bird.
so.
Okay.
and that
okay.
will require me to discard 1 card, a Root T. We hardly knew ye.
Oh, it's got to match the clearing though. Oh, wait. Oh no, I gotcha. I get it.
Started. Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
it.
we battled up here.
I was thinking field hospitals for a second, but no.
And then, oh, beautiful Thui. Thank
Ah,
you. And I would
no.
like-
Yes.
I would like to field hospital with my
Cool,
base
cool.
sail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's solid.
And now you only need to put 6 cats here.
That is correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah, because the most that the Erie could put would be 4.
That would be
which
4.
rule
That's
5.
right. That's true.
And
Unless
so the march is gonna
Erie
be-
has a way to, because there's no prop bureau. I suppose you, Chameleander, would be the only reason to put more than 6 cats, because you could like remove a cat or move a cat, and then we all lose.
Man, this is rough. Man, crazy. The cats have put themselves in a very good position.
Yeah,
Like,
great position. You love to
when
see
we
it.
stop the birds, like I don't know if we stop the cats.
Yeah.
Could split the difference.
I mean,
Okay.
the thing is that the Erie has put themselves in a position where they have to be stopped for any of us to even have a chance. So, while this may, pave the way for the cats to claim victory, it's, there's not really anything we can do if we're all trying to play to our outs.
Yeah.
And his logic is sound, right? We've decided it's impossible for him to move out of here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, because you can only add a maximum of 2 cards to the decree. So any 2 cards here, maximum recruit would be 4. So that would be 4 warriors plus 1 building is rule of 5. Erie wins on ties, so you would just need to have more than 5. So again, assuming Chameleander does not do anything. And, okay, wait. Oh yeah, well, and Erie can't craft prop bureau because they don't have three, or at least theoretically they're not going to have three roosts come their turn. I mean, right now they only have two, so
I'm
they're
not
not
gonna
getting.
I'm not gonna mess with anything like
Yeah.
that. I'm
So
just
even prop bureau, which would require more cats then because you have to account for the one warrior swing, will not happen.
I'm just lamenting a little bit because I feel like, man, like cats, good work. That was great.
Yeah, I mean,
You did all the stuff, set yourself up really
yep.
well.
It was the 7 points in the workshops that was really the game
Oh, of
changer. I
course.
didn't realize it was that many points, but
Well, you had a
uh,
whole bunch of wood, and this is a fairly low aggression mix with how the like leaders and such have gone. So
yeah, low aggression and crowded. Anyway, we're not done with this game. So
yeah,
that's the end of my daylight. In the evening, Kelton, I will gift you the charm offensive point.
okie dokie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Really? Your charm offensiving alliance at 18 points with 5 supporters. They're gonna get another supporter
Oh,
for
shit,
me
he does have
even.
5 supporters, huh?
I mean, I'm going to turmoil, so
I mean,
kind of-
it's too late. That might have been a mistake, but well,
yeah.
oops. I should have thought that a little further through. I guess I was trying to draw for the
the sword,
swords.
right? Right.
Well, the board still a little crowded in terms of where he can place sympathy for martial law situation things.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. I'm drawing 2 cards. I think there's only 1 card left, so I'm drawing that card, and then I'm going to. What do you do? Just do this.
You press the refill
you
button
actually-
on the deck.
Yeah, if you just put it back in the discard, the refill button will do it.
Beautiful. Okay. And I draw 1 more card. All right, and we'll see what happens.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, first off we're going to swap meat birds. So, Erie, I'm going to take a card from your hand.
All right. Here, let me make that a bit easier for you.
And then Jor, you could. Oh, that works too. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Oops. And shuffle. All right, all yours.
Okay, what did I just grab? Oh, interesting.
God damn it.
Oh no, what did he grab?
It's not that big of a deal.
It's
but,
it's just boat builders.
still.
Oh, it's a bird card. I see.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you back this card that you'll just love. You'll just love this card. Okay.
Great. Thanks.
So that was that. We're gonna skip over into here. Outrageous, I know.
Okay,
Have a supporter.
a matching card. Thank you.
And I'm gonna craft Propaganda Bureau. Da 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 da. Because we do have 3 crafting pieces in here: a roost, a sympathy, and a workshop. I have combined the
True.
3 base factions and made a Propaganda Bureau. So yeah.
What are you gonna do with that propaganda bureau?
Well, let me show you. So I made Chameleander really forward compatible with the ego. So even though I don't have warriors in my supply, ego kind of like takes the place of it once a turn. So I'm going to use my Propaganda Bureau right now on this bird here.
Like that one. He didn't do anything.
Well, he got converted to my fan club, which raised my ego, giving me a point. But then this bird is looking at me funny, so I'm gonna mark that one for death. I'm gonna
Nice.
send a naval squad after it, the boat builders,
Oh my god.
and that's going to gratify my ego even more.
Did you give yourself the other point?
I did.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna actually cajole the birds, and they can't do anything, and that gratifies my ego even more. So that's only been 2 actions, because Prop Bureau is not an action, of course. I'm gonna attack the birds. Do you win? Do you win,
I
Birds?
do not win the game, no.
Okay.
Unfortunately, somebody else.
Do you
seems to
wanna
have
do you wanna give me a mouse card in order to gain points if you do a defensive hit?
Um. Right.
It's honestly
Oh,
probably
yeah.
worth it.
That's like
Because
actually.
this actually still gives you an
super
out
worth
then,
it.
because then if you
Yeah,
draw
yeah,
into
yeah,
the,
yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
the
Okay, I'm gonna give you this card back. I guess I didn't have to show it. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. All right, let's roll.
Give me a defensive hit, please.
You got it.
All right.
You got 2 points.
Oh baby.
Oof.
So that's how many.
Yeah.
I did my 2 hits though, so you
Yes,
are going
yeah,
to
so
turmoil.
Get rid of those guys.
Oh man.
Man, yeah. I guess if Erie has a boot in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, cats. I told you this could happen. Something like this.
29 points
Um,
again, man.
All right. That's where we're at. We're gonna draw 4 cards and pass the turn.
Alrighty. Down to a single roost. Getting flashbacks to the Badger game, honestly.
You're just
That's
too
rude,
good. You're too good, Jayor.
I honestly, my flaw is that I get really excited about plays that I'm making. I don't pay attention to the scoreboard. I burst way ahead just because I'm like trying to maximize my points, but that's like not good for the table anyway. Okay, let's get into things. First
So-
song,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna swap mute.
hmm
First thing I'll do, and I'm gonna do it with.
I'll just tell you that I don't have your boot, so you should probably swap meet the Alliance. I bet they have your boot.
All right, Lions. Let's see what you got.
Okay. I'll put them in a pile and we'll shuffle.
There are lots of boot cards. There's like one in every suit, I'm pretty sure.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
Oh. Oh no.
here you go.
Night
Yeah.
Miner, Erie got to 29 because they did a defensive hit against Chameleander, and Despot gets bonus points for removing buildings and tokens, no matter whose turn it is.
I will now add to my decree. I'm just going to place 1 tunnels to my recruit. And then I will enter daylight, and I will craft this boot that I got from with the line. In fairness, Bobby, so you don't feel too bad, I had another boot in my
Oh, that's good. 'cause
Oh,
that
you
has
did.
some boots.
You have to.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, holy
Right.
crap! I was sweating that whole
There we
time.
go.
Oh my
Good game.
goodness.
That was an amazing game. Oh my god.
All right, so
Suddenly,
yeah, tight
everyone
six
has
turn-
a boot.
Yeah.
I had no boots, so I wasn't lying.
Well, you got coffee makers again. Look at this hand.
Yeah, it's a nice hand.
It's a lot of coins.
Also, Bogart, just so you know, I don't think the 1 point would have mattered, though I do think I might have had it on my turn.
Oh yeah. How?
Yeah, but I think the 1 point was inconsequential.
How would you have had it?
Okay, so I believe I could spread here, which would give me 3 points. So that would have put me at, and I don't want to protract this too much because I don't want to take away from the Erie victory here. So that would have put me to 22. I had 2 craftables, obviously, but of course the boot was already getting crafted. But if we're assuming no boot, this is then another 3 points, so 25. And then I just have to spread twice more for 8 points, and I have 5 actions, so it would have just been like, move here because I rule here, move here, double organized. Yep.
Solid.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I want to ask y'all just your first impressions of Chameleander. What do you think? What questions do you have? Yeah, thoughts.
Very scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, just like a lot of great insurgent factions, they seem kind of quirky and nice, and like they're a little bit harmless until you really notice what they're doing, which is always fun. Their ego mechanic is fascinating, and the way that it interplays with militant factions like the Erie, for example. Like you're a walking target. You just have these bubbles floating around you, especially with the Despot.
Oh
for
yeah.
example. Like you have to be very cautious with where you go and how you make yourself available. But that's like mitigated by the fact that you need to spend a clearing specific suit card to attack, which is very neat. I really like the design of this faction.
Yeah, I think like I said, I really really like this faction, and I mean before we played, and I was excited to play, and I was not disappointed. I think this is not about the Chameleander, but the Despot was an excellent check against the Chameleander, just in terms of keeping pace with points. Because if the birds were any other leader, it would have been much slower, right? He would probably only be to low to mid 20s, which probably paves the way for a Chameleander win unless we're hitting him constantly. I think we all got caught with our hands tied at one point when we were all in this bunny clearing where none of us had bunny cards. Oh, I'm sorry, JR wasn't in there for a minute, but he had all the bunny cards.
That's right.
And it's an interesting thing to think of and go, okay, like I need a specific suit card that I don't really care about, but I can give to him, and then hopefully do a high hit. So something early on when I think we were down here, Chameleander, and I had 3 cat warriors, and I was like, I think it's time to hit the Chameleander, and just learning the mechanics of, okay, where does the ambush come in, where does the card giving portion come in, and it would have been a very different game, not a different game, but it just would have definitely affected events if you didn't have that ambush. And I now realize how it costs you to hit this thing, and you want to make it count if you're going to hit it.
Right.
I originally thought it was going to be really easy to pop these bubbles, but it actually takes a bit of a toll. It's an interesting somewhat inverse rule compared to the goats with their clownish combat.
Yeah.
I like how there's card dealing and card dealing with battles with both of your factions in the Revelry expansion. Yeah, I have more thought. I'm talking more about the game than anything, but I'll have more thoughts in a second. Kelton, do you have any thoughts on the Chameleander?
I mean, I think it's definitely a faction that I grokked a lot less upon reading compared to the goats. Like with the goats, there was kind of a bit of a clearer through line, just in terms of like what the player is trying to do as they're operating it. Nevertheless, though, I think it does kind of make sense in play, and I think it does bring a unique role. I'm a big fan of like kind of single warrior or like specific special meeple kind of factions. Like I think the Vagabond's interesting. I like the Warlord. So this is kind of a nice middle ground between the two, where the piece is a warrior, but has nice kind of workarounds for still having like maneuverability and things like that. I mean, I think and I think compared to something like the Vagabond, there's like a clearer incentive to attack, that granted is made difficult with the blending in ability, though circumvented through extra hits, or non-rolled hits rather, and ultimately can be rewarded with the tokens, which give you points and reduce the scoring potential, or at least set back the scoring potential for the Chameleander. So I like the design of it, just in terms of like incentives and the ways in which it affects the kind of overall like politics of the game, which I think was another thing that I liked about the goats as well. So that's kind of a nice complement of these two factions bring to like games of Root, is engaging with both the political, the strategic, but also having like those nice incentives where attacking them does feel good when it needs to happen. Yeah, I don't know if I have
Oh, you're good.
Have you
I was
ever,
just
like-
looking for first impressions, so
Oh yeah,
that's great.
But sorry.
No, you're
No,
great,
no,
Colin.
you're-
I love your thoughts.
No, your thoughts are
that's-
wonderful.
That is just kind of first impressions. I mean, always I think a character that travels with tokens is kind of a little weird, but I mean the keepers
Sure.
do that, so it's not even unprecedented.
I was hoping I wanted to note real quick that I really like the interplay as well with the Woodland Alliance and the Chameleander. It almost feels like the Chameleander is a clownfish and the Woodland Alliance are like the anemone that they're hiding in, because to battle them you kind of need to give up double cards,
Right.
two matching cards to actually hit them.
Yeah.
So there's almost like a protection aspect that's really interesting as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Definitely cost a lot to get in there, and I just needed to bring a bunch because I was like, I don't want to keep spending warriors to get in here. And potentially, even though I never actually, I don't know, I just guess like I gunked up the works a little bit maybe for the Woodland Alliance, but what did I want to say about the Chameleander? Oh, I still really love the notion of you can put pieces on the board and ignore all rules other than you just need an open slot. And having double roosts or turn one eerie
Double sympathy.
it was awesome. Yeah, and double
Yeah.
sympathy is awesome. And like if I were the Woodland Alliance, because I'm a crazy person, I would probably have put down a mouse base or a fox
Yeah.
in that clearing and just be like, great, yeah, like I want my card draw. And it would have been it probably would have painted a target on my back to some extent, but who knows? I just would have loved to have seen that interaction, because you don't see it anywhere outside of the Lost City.
Right.
And,
Right.
And I love that aspect of Root has been brought into a full-on faction, because I think Root is a game where it doesn't really go to the person who has the best strategy. Obviously needs strategy. I think it goes to the player who understands the rules the best. And when you introduce a new rule, being able to calculate in your head how that rule will propagate through all the other rules. Like, for example, tunnels is an amazing craft for the crows because of how the crows work. Or Propaganda Bureau is an amazing craft for the Woodland Alliance because it strengthens a big weakness that they have. And suddenly having buildings in places they're not supposed to be it has endless possibility for players to then think, holy crap, how is that going to propagate down the line, and how is that going to affect this person's abilities and strengths and weaknesses, and I want to see more of that in the future showcase games that I'm sure we'll do.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun what can happen. And look, this game was extremely close. Like,
Oh yeah.
if
Yeah,
Birds
sure.
didn't win, Alliance sounds like they would have. If they didn't win, Cats definitely
Cats.
would have. And
And then
then
we
if
definitely
all
would
of
have had it by
you
units,
didn't,
so,
yeah, like I definitely would have won if it got back to me, but it was not, obviously. But
It
yeah,
was kind of similar to how the first game went with the Cirque de Goat when we
Yeah.
had these. We had the Vagabond instead of the Alliance, but.
right.
Yeah, no, this was a very close game, which was cool because it was a little. Things got a little out of equilibrium with much cardboard being consumed and much despot points. So it was cool to kind of see it close back in towards the end. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy for you, Despot, and good job.
Thank you. It's like in those spy movies where like the door is like closing and you have to slide under. That's what that felt like.
Basically, yeah.
Barely got out.
And
Awesome.
JR, congrats on your first win in this showcase series.
Thank you.
Serious, yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
very well earned. This was a very fun bird game to partake in.
Yes.
Okay,
Awesome.
sweet.
Well, yeah.
Thanks y'all for watching. If you have not followed my Twitch channel or subscribed to my YouTube channel, would love if you could do that. But yeah, we'll see you next time.